Okay, yo, welcome to week 2 of Swift. So this video is kind of optional. If you know all this stuff, just take the quiz, okay? For those of you who don't remember things and really need a refresher on what everything means, this is the video to watch. Please don't skip it, okay? Please just go through it, watch it. I am going to try to be as clear as I can. Now I am doing this on my computer. Most of you are going to be doing this on your iPad. Now you don't have to follow along with me. You just need to watch and understand what everything means. Use this video to go back to if you don't know what something means. This is your definitive guide. Okay, first, we are going to deal with data types. Okay, the 4 data types that you learned in Swift 1 were a string, an integer, a double, and a bool. Okay, so I'm going to write a string. Okay, how do we write a string? We're going to write a string with quotation marks. This is a string. Okay. Okay, you can put your name. String. You can put a location. String. Okay, you can put a car. Something that you guys will never ever see. Well, there might be a couple still on the road. You can put whatever, okay? That could be a car or it could be a planet, whatever. So you can put a bunch of stuff as strings. You can also put a number as a string, okay? Just remember, string is with quotation marks. An integer is a number. 1 is an integer. 34 is an integer. Negative 7,890 is an integer. Whole numbers are integers. Capital INT is how we say int in Swift. Double. A double is a number with a decimal. Okay. There we go. 0.56. Okay? And that's how that is. Expected a number, okay? What does that mean? 0.56. All right? There you go. That is a double. A bool, okay? There are only 2 true, false. Okay? We're going to declare a constant. Let is how we declare a constant. Constant can be a name of something and it's going to hold a value. So depending on what the value is being held is what you have to name it. So if I'm going to hold my name, let name equal, and if it's going to hold some kind of word, we're going to put it as a string. Let name equal Steve. Okay? Now, if we are going to do a value for a number or an integer, we're going to do let number equal 6. All right? If we're going to do for a double, let pi equal 3.14 blah, 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 blah. Variable. To declare a variable, we use var. So same deal, var. Okay? We're going to call it favorite movie equals Star Wars, okay? Notice what I did here. Lowercase f for the first word, capital M for the second word. This is camel case. This is something that you also have to remember how to use. Best friend equals. So that is how you declare a variable, all right? Same thing with numbers and anything else. Functions. This is how you write out a function. Func, okay? You put F-U-N-C before you write out the name, okay? So if we're going to write a function, we're going to write a function on how to stay healthy, okay? That is the name of the function, and we are going to input a argument, and we're going to call it stay inside for days, and it's going to equal a number, so we're going to put an int Okay, so and then we have to put brackets, and this is how you create a function. So FUNC to declare it, we give it a name. We're going to call it how to stay healthy. And then sometimes we're going to put an argument inside. And in this case, we are going to give it a number of days that we're going to stay inside. And since we're using a number, we're going to use and declare an integer. Okay? And that goes back up to here. It's just a data type. So you have to declare a data type. Okay? You can declare one of these 4 data types. Okay? String, integer, double, bool. Okay? Now, inside your function, it's going to do stuff. So we are going to say and print a message that says, do this little method here, and we're going to put stay inside for days. And what this does is it's going to take whatever number we put here, and we are going to have it show up over here. So when it runs, it'll work. Okay? Now, how do I get it to run? Because nothing is showing up to the side over here. Everything else has something showing up. This has nothing showing up to the side. So what we are going to do is we are going to run our function. So how to stay healthy. And then we're going to put a number in here where it says integer. So at this point we've been in 30 days or however many days that we've been inside. And now have plenty of food, stay inside for 30. Okay, we should probably say days so we know what 30 means, and when you rerun your code, it'll show up as 30 days. Okay, so this is how you run your function. You don't put FUNC before it. You make sure that it's outside of your little curly braces, then you write out the whole thing and you put a number there. If it was a string, you'd put a name there. Conditionals, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to give a value, all right, to something. So we are going to let new number equal int. Oops, got to capitalize the int dot random, and then we're going to give it a range of 1 to 10. So what this basically did was we chose that we're going to give it a random number, and every time it runs, okay, it's going to give a new number. Okay, now for the conditional part, what we are going to do is we're going to do an if statement. So that is what a conditional is it's giving an if, and then we're going to say if new number equals 1, okay, we're going to tell them that you are not cool, all right? And then we're going to start doing else if. So else if new number is greater than 1 and new number is less than 5, but the curly braces, we're going to give them a message that you are okay. And then finally, this is your last message. This will accompany everything else. I'm going to print you are radical, like they used to say in the 80s, like the Ninja Turtles would say, all right? So depending on the number, you are radical. If you run your code again, it might give you a different number. You are okay, so on and so forth. Remember, equal sign, if it's going to be equal to something, it's 2 equal signs. Greater, less than. You could also do less than or equal to, which also works. So all those symbols work, okay? So this is kind of the run through. Now this is not everything, but this is kind of what everything means. All right, now you're going to be quizzed on exactly what stuff means from this video, and that will be the work for today. Thank you, and use this again if you need it. All right, this has been brought to you by Lane Vision. Peace out.